James, it's been a while. I don't know if I can still do it the same way that we usually do.
Do what the same way?
Come on. What are we doing? It's the Game Front update. I don't know if I have the confidence. It's been a long time.
Listen, Mitch. Sometimes you just gotta take life by the horns, and you gotta ride it like a bull, and you just gotta do it. I think you got it. You got it in you.
You're right. I can do it.
You can do it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Game Front.
Update.
Game Front.
Update.
Game Front update.
See, that's pretty awesome, Mitch.
I didn't
give it to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Game Front update time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the obvious out of the way first. We are not in the usual Game Front office. James, where are you?
I'm in
the sun.
I'm sorry, you haven't been out in the sun since we've stopped working in the office, huh?
No.
That small walk to your car into the office is all your skin was getting. I'm sorry.
So yeah, where are you?
I'm at home. I'm in Venice, California, 90291.
Yeah. I am in also my home, Porter Ranch, California.
Porter Ranch, that's where you live?
Yeah, Porter Ranch.
Mitch, you gotta start telling people you're from Los Angeles, all right? Porter Ranch, no one's heard of it.
People have heard of Porter Ranch. It's a very nice area, James. It's better than Venice.
Porter Steaks.
So yeah, here we are. And yeah, we wanted to catch you guys up on what was going on with the channel. But basically, the gist of it is we are no longer working out of the office. We are working out of our home, the comfort of our own homes. Instead of a 30 or 40 to hour long drive to work, I now have a 5 to 10 second walk to my office room. And yeah, it's different, but it's something that we'll all learn to cope with.
and I've gotten to fulfill a lifelong dream since I've been working from home.
What's that?
Well, I've been able to spend more than 72 hours straight, completely naked, never putting clothes on at all. I wish, I'm working on perhaps going a full week one day, but I had to get dressed and go to the store.
I was gonna say this update wasn't what broke the streak.
No, the streak, if you will, was broken because I had to go to the store. I didn't prepare for a week-long. Oh,
where did you just put the camera?
It fell in my coffee cup. You should see the situation I have. Luckily, I've drank more than half of the cup of coffee, so it only went... I don't think it was submerged at all.
All right. So let's go over some other stuff that's going on. Obviously, because we're not in the same room anymore, a couple of changes are being made to GameFront's usual programming. James vs. Games on hiatus until we can figure out a way to get both me and James in a room.
James die.
Just take a deep breath.
Oh God, I've been wanting to do that for so long.
Oh man, that was close. The vein in the back of my head that always throbs whenever James corrects me on my grammar almost ruptured.
You're lucky. Most people's veins are up where you can see them. You're one of the few people with a vein in the back of your head.
Yeah. So James vs. Games on hiatus. Dragon's Dogma is probably not going to happen anymore because James doesn't have a Xbox 360 at his house.
Yeah.
Blame him. It's all his fault.
Well, I would blame Sony and Microsoft for not just being friendly enough to make their games cross-compatible. Like, why do I have to have...
Wouldn't that be great? Why can't there just be one console to rule them all?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not happening anymore. What else? Castlevania. What's the update on Castlevania?
Well,
James?
I might start it back up. I do have a PlayStation, but there's no cloud save for it. So it would take a lot of work for me to get back to where I was and then continue it. And the truth is, there's just not enough views to justify that many hours on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. And then what else we got? Let's start talking about stuff that isn't going to change, or at the very least will still remain on programming. the Gamefront update. Obviously, we took a little time off to adjust to this new situation, but we will from now on be doing Gamefront updates every week.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the quality will only improve. We are getting better and better at this.
Yes.
This is try number 2. But
we don't talk about try number 1.
Try number 1 was a waste of time.
James tried to do it naked to keep his 72-hour thing going. I'm like, James, this is distracting.
So I said, let's go next week. You know? You missed a week of the Gauntlet. I mean, the update.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that brings us to the Gauntlet. Yeah, that's not going to end. Gauntlet. Yeah, so we're going to do an amazing Gauntlet tomorrow. It's going to be a Gauntlet where Mitch and I are going to be going one-on-one and gun monkeys. But at the same time, attached to that video will be an opportunity for many of you to get a free copy of the game, a code. So you need a PC, though, right? Do you know if it's Mac?
I'm not sure if it's Mac compatible, but yeah, it is a PC game. Basically, Gun Monkeys is a one-on-one kind of arena deathmatch game where you control these little monkeys with guns, and you try to collect these little power pellets to bring back to your base, while the other person is trying doing the same thing and trying to kill you at the same time.
So what you're saying is this game was made for me to win.
I'm saying James has absolutely no chance in hell.
I'm going to be wearing I'm going to wear my winner's outfit tomorrow.
So that's the Gauntlet. Obviously, stop it, James. What's wrong with you?
We're working out some technical kinks. I'm going to have to get something without a hole in the center of it to rest my camera on.
Obviously, the 3-man team of Gamefront is now a 2-man team, so that will obviously be a little different in the Gauntlet. There is no Zach anymore. Oh, I just made myself sad.
Yeah, it is pretty
James,
sad.
Cheer me up.
Well, I'll tell you what is cheering me up is the fact that I just realized I don't need no stupid coffee cup. I can just take... Ow! Oh! I can just go like this, and as long as I have the camera in front of me...
You're making me dizzy.
Maybe. Or I'm just making this Gamefront update mobile.
Oh, well, I mean, the excitement factor of the Gamefront update just went up substantially.
Imagine the possibilities of not having to stay in one area while you're doing it. So I'm sorry, go ahead, keep going.
Okay, so that's the Gauntlet. We also have a new feature where that we're calling Indie. Hey, that's me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The other problem with working from home is I have a serious case of ADHD, and there's so many things to distract me here.
Okay,
listening.
we have a new series called Indie Gems. You might have seen a couple of videos of it so far, where we basically just are highlighting some cool indie games that you might not be aware of, and I think it's awesome for a couple of reasons. It's as I said, what?
I'm sorry. I was going to correct you. You're using letters, and I felt like a couple was a number reference, but go on. It doesn't matter. It's actually, I was incorrect. My bad.
I think that's a good way for our audience to find out about really cool indie games that they might have missed out on. B, it helps out the publishers because, these indie game publishers or developers might not have the budget to really get their game out there. And C, or 3, whatever you would like it to be. I just had a cool little rhyme scheme.
I'll tell you what, you might have had a good rhyme scheme, but you made several mistakes. First of all, you said you had a couple reasons, and you went on to a third, which is several at least. And secondly, you went from the alphabetical reason. Bitch!
Just let me know when you're done.
I'm done. Everyone knows I'm right. Good. I don't even need to say why.
C, I think it's really cool for us because we get to play a lot of indie games, and we love indie games. You love indie games, James?
Those are my favorites.
Yeah. So Indie Gems is going to be really cool. We're also doing more video previews. We're doing video reviews, and some cool one-off fun videos whenever I feel like I have an idea. Like, for example, the Dark Abridged video. That was just me saying, hey, you know what? I don't like playing this game. I'm going to see what I can do to make it better. And, it was fun. So, hopefully you guys like that, and hopefully we'll be able to do more of that kind of stuff in the future.
Yeah. So, let me think. we've mentioned the fact that the James vs. Game taking a hiatus. So is Castlevania. Modmen's been on hiatus for a while. We're gonna keep doing the Gauntlet. We've got some new video game rants that we're doing, which is where we're. Do you know what the rant things is about?
Just whenever we got something on our minds and we don't have an update coming up, we're gonna rant.
Cool, and we're doing video reviews. Like you did the review of Rogue Legacy, which was pretty amazing. Actually, that was really good for our channel.
Yeah.
And then video previews. We got a lot of new stuff that is really good coming down the pipes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what else to add. You did a very good job.
I just wanted to sum it up because I think this is we're rounding around the last corner of the track, and we're about to be at the end where we do our taglines of goodbyes.
Yeah.
So I would say one thing we need to make sure that we mention is I'm not sure that the video will be up at the same time as this Gamefront update, but check out our Gun Monkeys video. And on that, you can comment on that video, and we'll be giving away a great deal of free codes to the game. We're going to pretty much do it at random, right, Mitch?
Yes.
We've got a lot of them, so just make sure you're clear that you want one so that we don't waste one and give it to somebody that doesn't have a computer. Yeah, right?
Right.
Cool.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right.
Next week's Gamefront update. Maybe we should have subscribers tell us what they want the topic to be next week.
Sure. I mean, assuming something huge doesn't hit next week that we have to do a breaking news Gamefront update on. I just remembered. That is not my bed. I have to mention this because I do this every now and then in my personal videos. Everyone will say, that's not my bed. I don't sleep there. This isn't my room. It's an office room. Stop making fun of my bed.
What is? It's not a bed?
It's a bed. Do you know what a bed looks like, James? Yes, that is a bed. It's not my bed. I don't sleep on it. This is not my room.
I just have to say that
people have been making fun of me ever since I started making webcam videos in this room, and I just want it to stop.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you weren't so upset about people, if you weren't so adamant about it not being your bed, I would say that I'd believe you. But because of the fact that you're making such a huge ordeal about it, that's the kind of thing that I expect from somebody that sleeps in a crappy bed like that. Does that make sense to you, Mitch?
No.
Well, I'm sorry if it does, but that's all I had to say about that.
All right, well, that's all I have to say about that also.
So, if you're asking me, that's Mitch's bed.
It's not my bed.
If you're asking Mitch, he's probably going to have a really passionate, emotional answer, and you can't trust people that are emotional like that.
All right, well, we got to end this gauntlet right now because I am sick of seeing your goddamn face.
It's not a gauntlet, Mitch.
Oh, the update. I am even more sick of seeing your goddamn face. Can we please end this video?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like.
I'm not looking at you. Comment.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
All right.